Hello Tubesters, it's Gav. Welcome to another one of my videos. Confession here, I did film this all in little sections and then deleted the entire video. So I do apologise. You haven't missed a huge amount, and to be honest with you, this doesn't exactly get a load of views. So I don't think any of us are actually losing out on anything. This is the Bandai, what is it? 1 in 144 scale. Come on Gav, you've got the instructions here. Yeah, 1 in 144 scale, the AT-AT, obviously Star Wars Walker. It was gifted to me by my Mara Beetle. Thank you, Beetle. It's been a great little build because I've been doing other bits and pieces on the last part of it. It's just taken a while to get this far. What do I think overall before it goes into paint? Not bad at all. I've had a couple of, I wouldn't call them issues because they're not really, and I could get around it. I've got it this side here. This has got a flap, which I have. Oh no, it's still here, underneath his foot almost. This fits in here. I'm not going to bother doing it now, but it's a real. It flexes out too much. It sticks out too much. So what I decided to do, I may put it up like that so these two holes disappear. But I'm going to leave that and one on that side, which is somewhere under his foot as well. And I can turn it round when I want to see the exposed part. I can do so and turn it round because the other side is, and I think that's what's being built for. The other side's all sealed up, factory sealed up, if that makes sense. But they were, to be honest with you, got right to the end, and they were the only, well, 3 bits actually. As you can see here, can we get a bit closer? Let's can we use anything to point with, Gav? Let's try this. These are exhaust shrouds off something like a Tiger tank. I will go a bit closer if I can. I've done some lovely shots of guess what this model came from. If you haven't seen any of the previous ones, the studio models, when they were produced in the 70s and early 80s, they obviously formed up using I would imagine standard like styrene sheets, but then they added all the little, as we would call them these days, greeblies, to give it context, if that makes sense. So if you can see here, you'll see bits of arm 1 in 70, well, probably 1 in 76 scale if they're like air fixing that. Because what they did was they went out. Did I just say? I can't remember. They went out to local model shops from Pinewood Studios and bought up literally boxes and boxes of large scale 1 in 32 scale aircraft, 1 in 24 scale aircraft, 72, 76, 1 in 48 probably. I have no idea. I'm guessing. But aircraft, cars, tanks, ships, everything that could be turned into something that doesn't exactly, you'd have to know it was there, if that makes sense. And it, as I've said before, Star Wars fans and buffs, which I suppose I am, they have fun on these different models, picking out what's what, or even on film stills. So let's have a quick look round. But yeah, apart from these, I had to. This one didn't sit too bad, I don't think. The other side, for some reason, I could not get it to sit, and I had to end up cutting the tabs off. And well, I've stuck this one in as well because even this wasn't a fantastic fit. So yeah, they were the only fit issues I've had with the entire kit. Was here, where it just doesn't sit tight enough if you wanted to just have it closed up completely. These just didn't sit. Now, a lot of these, obviously, you put they're pushed in from the back, and so it could just be that I haven't pushed something in tight enough, or more. Bandai are too precise with everything, to really be out. So I would imagine it's my fault somewhere, not pushing stuff through the back. But I ended up having to cut the tabs off. So that was a slightly iffy fit, probably due to me. These pair, I'm just weren't thinking there's too much flex to pop them back out again. I mean, you could glue them tight, but I just didn't want to do that. Right, so give me a minute. I'll stop the video and reposition everything. You know what? This was so much easier when I actually had all that video footage. It's all lost now, and it's hardly worth doing this. But under here, and you can hardly see the greeblies anyway, there are a ton of model parts. There's a jerry can, if you can just look up that square bit there, that's a jerry can. Obviously with my light you're not going to really see. Can you see anything better there? Probably not. We've got bits of aircraft legs. There's 2 battleship turrets there, one with, oh, you'll just miss this. Oh no, it's all worthless now, isn't it? It's pointless trying to show you this because you just can't show you anything anymore. That's a shame, so I'll just go through it. There's, oh, here we go. I'll just show this one now. There's a 4-barrel battleship. You can just see under there, turret there. So whether that's off like a King George V class or an Iowa class, something like that. And there's a 3-barrel German turret from the Scharnhorst and Eisenhower, or the Panzerschiffs like the Admiral Graf Spee. So yeah, there's lots of things like that. The back here, let's just see if there's anything. Now this guy here, can you see? Some people have said it's I mean, Beetlam said he'd heard it was a half track. I don't know if it is, because you've got there's mesh there, original mesh. I think that's from a German scout car, with a 20mm gun. Which one was it, guys? SDKF said 230, something like that. So you've got that there. You've got this tub. We've got tank suspension parts in there from a larger kit. So you know what I'm saying. There's some grills in there. The back here we've got different bits. Yeah, it just shows what they came up with, just to make something look a bit more complicated. Otherwise, it would just be styrene blocks. Can we get the classic head-on shot? Probably not. Let's just move this back. Yeah, so really enjoyed sticking this together. So I'm having to hold on to the tripod so it doesn't fall down. And it's all articulated. These obviously don't, these struts here don't actually, they're there for effect. They don't actually move up, down or anything. But you can position the legs slightly out. You can position them up and down. The head has, with one of Nugget's hairs on it, thank you. Definitely not one of mine, as I'm bold as a coot. But yeah, there's some flex in the neck. Not a huge amount, but enough to position it. You could have this in as a crashed one positioned. I don't know if that's particularly authentic with the leg. You get a small white base with it. I will be painting this up. It's just I probably won't get to paint it until, when is it, Saturday now? Probably won't be Tuesday or Wednesday. But I just wanted to put a video up just to give you an idea that the ATAT is done. So thank you very much for stopping by and taking a look. Shall we go for a sideways view now? I was very proud of his not so great modelling skills. I've got a couple of artist books, and what they are like concept art for the directors, producers. I don't know. You can get them off eBay for literally. I think I bought mine for about £3. They're hardbacks and they're quite thick, and they've got just put Star Wars. Anything Star Wars, put Star Wars books in and see what comes up. You'll see on the descriptions quick enough, but you get artist drawings of ATATs, and they've got like from the old Last Hope type film right up to the this New Order stuff that they've got, and where they're a darker grey and they've got bits of orange on, if I remember rightly. But yeah, that you can paint them in whatever environment. We all know, like in which is the one where they Scarif, they land to take out or get some information on the Death Star, and they'll get killed. I can't remember. Anyway, Rogue One. There we go. Rogue One. It got there in the end, Gav. They have those, if I remember rightly, walking around this like Pacific-y type of atoll. So they're all out. These walkers are all over the shop. So you can paint them in whatever you think is right for you. I'll do roughly the classic Hoth type of environment. So probably you could leave her like this really and just weather her. But I'll do some grey tones. Put a few battle damaged laser blast marks. They give you some red laser things sticking out the end. I've left them off only because I need to paint this. You can just pull these off. None of this is glued. It's quite tight. It says that, and that one looks like it needs to be pushed in a bit. But I've left the legs on. might take the legs off and do them separately and the body separately. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, greys, different types of, a bit like I've done the Yamato with some underpainting and then greys over the top. A few laser like blast marks. I'm not going to start chipping into it and drilling it or anything like that, as they're just going to be like the blast shields have just deflected it, and you just get some like splat marks up the side of it really. But yeah, really enjoyable. They give you there's a tiny little figure which I will paint, and I'll just, although it's supposed to be for half, I'll paint it completely black, so he just sits next to it, and it just shows you literally the size of one of these is supposed to be in the Star Wars universe, and it is tiny, So these would have been awe-inspiring when they were coming towards you. Anyway, you look after yourselves. Hope your Christmas is going well. I've got a completed 1 in 700 submarine to show you, HMS Sea Dog. I wanted to show you Yamato. I'm not sure yet. Do I or don't you? Don't I? Because I've got to add. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Some historical figures as well, Napoleonics to show you. Some 40k boxes to show you, and 40k Autark and stuff. Not Autark, 40k Farseer, which probably won't mean a lot to most of you, but I'm painting him up as well. Could always be a she, but it's all under stuff. Anyway, look after yourselves, and we'll catch each other soon on another video.